Honami City is definitely a love letter to the anime fans due to how many references it has, and not just animes, but there are also references from games, live action, and novels as well. And I ended up with 27 of them. So let's see what we have here without wasting any more time. Starting off with the Yakuza Namipon. If the name isn't a hint enough, it also calls himself the Dragon of Honami, a direct reference to Kiryu, the Dragon of Dojima.
帰ってきよったな堂島の竜が
Next up is the Nier Automata reference, and this is one of my favorites. When we first enter Honami City, an achievement pops up called The Weight of the World. This is the ending theme song of multiple endings in Nier Automata, and one of my all-time favorite songs as well. Our next reference is the Bakemonogatari reference. When we were done gazing at the stars in the sky and wake up the next day, an achievement pops up called The Story You Don't Know. This references to the Bakemonogatari scene where Araragi and Hitagi lies down under the starry sky. And when that scene is done, the ending song plays, which is called Kimi no Shiranai Monogatari, which translates to The Story You Don't Know, the achievement we got. Next we have the Garden of Words reference. The dialogue between these two NPCs resemble the conversation between Takao and Yukino from Garden of Words.
学校はお休み？
会社は休みですか？
またサボっちゃった。
We also have a John Wick reference, as we can see in the poster, which references to this obviously popular scene from John Wick.
I once saw him kill 3 men in a bar with a pencil. With a fucking pencil.
Next we have a reference to this feature in the Souls game franchise, which lets the player leave messages on the ground for other players to see. I really liked it honestly. Also, did you know UA also had this feature in CBT, but they removed this on release, which is a shame. Now we have this reference to the Tunnel to Summer, the exit of Goodbye's anime. We investigate this umbrella which had the words of someone in this underwater passageway, where he mentions he had been there for 13 years. This aligns with Tono, the MC of the show, where he also spent 13 years on the underground tunnel to grant his wish. Now we have a Fatal Frame reference where we take the picture of a girl on the roof of the cafe. This is pretty similar to how we have to take the picture of a ghost in the roof. In Fatal Frame 1, we get an achievement called Camera Obscura, and this is the specific camera we use in all of Fatal Frame games to defeat the ghost or capture them. Now everyone knows about the Your Name reference already, but did you know the name of these two NPCs when merged together is Ichika Aoba, a Japanese singer and a songwriter. She is pretty popular too. Now we have the Kamen Rider W Easter egg. In the event, we find two detectives called Shota and Firi. In the Kamen Rider W live action, the main two casts are also detectives. He is Philip, he is Jotaro. Now notice the names are kind of similar, like Firi, Philip, Jotaro, Shota, and obviously they cannot print the exact name due to copyright reasons. Now when we are done with the date with Chisa, an achievement pops up that says, should we see it from the side or the bottom? This is a reference to the anime Fireworks. Should we see it from the side or the below? It's a nice one. Next up we have this Ninja Turtles reference, but this is not exactly the Ninja Turtles reference because there is a capybara involved, and I looked into it and apparently there is a Capybara Go Ninja Turtles game, which is interesting. I mean, I never played it, but yeah, there is a capybara involved, so yep. Now we also get an achievement called the Tatami Galaxy in a backpack. There is no way that does not remind me of the Tatami Galaxy anime. If you have not watched it, go watch it. It's a masterpiece. Now you guys have mentioned this a lot, but yeah, we got an Anohana reference. You find the three kids playing hide and seek, and the last kid's message before fading was also similar to Man Must Words in one of the most intense scenes in Anohana. The achievement we get is also the subtitle of the show. This was a really good reference. Did you wonder why this cat here randomly was calling you out? That's because this cat is an Easter egg from the satirical novel I Am a Cat by Soseki Natsume. It's a solid proof because this black cat in the game behaves similar to that in the novel, like both cats mainly observe human behaviors, sometimes mocks the humans in a satirical manner. Basically, this cat recounts the humans' day-to-day life. After talking to this girl in the park and investigating this area, a logo would appear that says the letter SOS. This is a reference to the SOS Brigade Party in Haruhi Suzumiya. For the next one, we have this kid named Subaru that speaks about we being in a loop and everything already being dead and destroyed. I wonder who else is called Subaru and goes through similar situations in life. Definitely not this guy from Rezero. It is time for the only show that was referenced 3 whole times in this batch, and it's none other than Jojo. You see these 2 NPCs talk about some weird tea ritual, and in follow-up you see a scene similar to when Giorno drank Abacio's peace coffee, and you get the achievement passione, which is the name of their gang. Then we have this NPC reading a comic, which is literally one of the most iconic panels of Jojo. Then we got the iconic Dio and polnareff scene in the stairs. Next one is very interesting. You see this girl depressed about her favorite band that broke down recently. It is a reference to Soyo from MYGO anime episode 1. Now the reason why I think this girl is Soyo is if you look into another area, you see a lady recruiting another girl into her band, and she says that she was once in a band before. The girl recruiting her is Anon from the same anime, and the one being recruited is Soyo, and this takes place in episode 3. Now Soyo gets into a new band, and that's how the reference comes into be. Now this is a reference for Angel Beats. When you get all the 12 gallery collectibles, you get an achievement called My Most Precious Treasure. This is a famous song from the anime called Ichiban no Takara Mono, which translates to My Most Precious Treasure. This wooden structure you see here is a reference to Cactuar from the Final Fantasy franchise. Cactuar is a recurring character in a lot of Final Fantasy games. It is kind of like an icon at this point. After you complete the stories of these 2 NPCs in the bench, you get an achievement called When Supernatural Confessions Become Commonplace. This is a reference to the anime which is called When Supernatural's Battle Become Commonplace. You see a kid called Yuta and a girl called Rika in the park. This is either a reference to Yuta and Rika from Love Chunibyo, which I think is very unlikely. So I think, and many already suspected, this might be a reference to Yuta and Rika from Jujutsu Kaisen, but still, these 2 do not talk with each other at all, so it is just a speculation, but I guess we will add it. The next reference is most likely a reference to Detective Conan. Now a lot of games do this, and it's kind of common at this point, so this is not that much of a news, but we will still add it. The last reference would be from Stein's Gate. On a phone booth, we see Sumika calling us from the past and warning us that everything is looping. Now this is similar to Okabe receiving messages from the past, and also in episode 23 when the future Okabe warns him about the fact that everything is looping. And well guys, that was all from me. I spent the whole day making this, so I hope you all like it. By the way, I don't think these are the only Easter eggs, and I believe there is a lot more. I also remember seeing a Don't Toy With Me Miss Nagatoro reference somewhere, but I can't find it anymore. I think there is also a Haiku reference maybe, but I just can't prove it yet. Also, one thing I love so much about these references and Easter egg is that the community was not only able to enjoy bits and pieces of their favorite movies or shows in the game, but also suggest and talk about their favorite media with other people and connect with them. Seeing everyone explain why their favorite show is peak and why is it peak has been so wholesome, honestly. I know Kuro has been putting references like this since long ago, but this batch has been an exception due to how much there was. Anyway, if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe and tell me in the comments if there are more than this, which there are actually.